media me no nyina na say na ejina printing eh sa we ni agye ho chese nko an wasa ho nkwa
sa me yema djuma come now cause engineering me hu bi if they put me in your place me hu ye kala boko de me hu ache
na me ado me hu ye pa
na
ba ha che
papa and it's good to see you
you're fine boys
on the 50 time you saying that you feeling no come now you feeling no come you feeling no just small boys for East Lagos now your senior brother no Basa.
Could this guy know to make
come down in the BM5 series. I'm talking 90s, early 90s. Early 90s. 91, 2, 3.
That's the one to
the BM5 series. Come Basa, Charlie. Ukushan baby, I saw near Sheda. Senior brother say, who be your freebie. But I know how serious
oh my said the menu be say Mati say oh ma obi he say 60th eh
that's how Kokrokoo 60
and American and my sister me didn't HD 60 years
wow
or London Stella
ono a doctor
Debbie
okay.
Doctor
ono
a medical biochemist
okay
and I me catch and say eh na me nim say 60 benza you say who's will be at the 46 says when you
and when you know
hey
no when you need
and I'm say hey I did he say
Mon said that but so there's a way to 60
oh my trip
next and I'm saying next target is 70 you mean original Torino
or call headles to say
that's the next target is 70 but but 40 years ago I can't be the 70th you know when you
what you go
and so how would
me count last time let me came only go now I stayed in one room throughout my 3 years in Legon
okay
room 316 annex 2 Legon annex 2
okay
to me and I'm saying me frustro ho nkwohwe me ko ba pro na guess bi na daw and I'm say mo pede o dem and I'm hwe bi and I used to stay in this room and on bizam say when did you leave here and I'm so be free at 79 normal da for yeah ngono kra
you na ya ngono 79 na we free dime wa
and
na oba ha oba bi mama wa betis no you kra kana na say me hu o campaign trail no so me hu say at least me hu kwa me hu bo ankra eno na president Ashanti regional tour eja ye be bo ankra inland port adwuma me hu say wo ho me hu say di trail na chi bebre e dey na asesa
in fact for the last 3 months from September now presidents starting official tours of the country say COVID never end, you know. Timing campaign in its original sense as it should be.
Yeah.
But on one every year, Biano, and or yes, on tonight, Jubilee House, or as you peer, a carbon tin crochet, a Jumo Diamana Swa for City Echo.
Yeah.
Until during that period, no. And Miss Mia said, met THD, Naminino, Ako, Marsh City at here. Na, in fact, and near Makuhu around the country, and Amamenyan regime said, the first 4 years of the MPP government under President Akufo-Addo, why ye Juma Kessie, papa, there, attaching Crawford, baby, acquire, school, hospital, ensure, na Mpempi Yane won't cry. Say, Ahano. Say a metropolitan area and may be the impact on our lives is different and a man for a more sophisticated but ukoshe niema assistant won cross ni bi na special akwanya bi amene edubu ahin fa so 92 Mr. Kufo 96 2000 baby na a farm track just a naka moto current me found.
Yeah.
Now, cause ye quite from Drobo, quite concert so. Oh, Cote d'Ivoire about the whole the original to move Ivorians na so high. Na ama regime say bibi papa bi ekoso e wo man. Na media me ye party ni. Yesi ade a wodo nsa ahyehye. Nye una obedwiregu. Free do one in time. Na ye mrante kra na ye tu ye hu si ho. Say ye besum Ghana through MPP because we believed in the principles and the ideals of liberal democracy. Na maka niema mensa mesa kansi so. Say politics and I say amanyo ni twimu ya amanyo nyeza. Amanyo sem ye oman, which is building the country. It has to be founded on 3 principles. Niema mensa. They say yanankofa from to make kasa brofuno fem dodo. Niema mensa 3 S's. Service says, oh yeah, prepare so beson. Sacrifice. So yeah, prepare so do humbe bo afore. And a selflessness. Say because I said you anishi wenum kreso yimo bia. Come to know. That should be the foundation of political activity. Now, especially yeah, it started those days now soja mine 1990 year fight year come back democracy. That's that time na antisene yes enquire jua be at me didn't say room yimu na me bi ehia e kase ko kan hwe kra na che say edi enough. And those days no so when you prepared say obe sacrifice when you prepared say obe suma untimi because a meeting kra na wokwa usro say BNI for tata yempeni fo bi moedi e committee a so do ka ko pack corner be e dey mrante ni ani so oshinti o ba dey ko tese e dey ka ku ra hosu isi ho me can say because I was still then a public servant working as a young engineer at the Ghana Highway Authority nti me kai say drew 1992 year ko to abana mpenimfo frɛ me ko Dr. Safo Adufie was East Lagos and e remo and then who's a banks me na mo me
East Lagos assistant
e remo tu I just won kwa na show na is that time later Jacob Echebilamte on the chairman of publicity committee mpenimfo ni bebre bi PPF free Dr. Selby of Akwame de Odati ase on the chairman of council of elders that time no the treasurer of the party na ye pe obi o kwa ko jina
o kana Hackman dia of Hackman usu ajima.
That's right.
But it's a certain I say East Lagos as a MPP territory because now Hackman to ho Safo Edu to ho Johnny Selby Dr. Kofi Apreku Amwakotofo Kwabena Japan
me na me ketwa kra
but say wona now we me man na mpanyifo no so ho interesting anyway
na me kai say ne say ye advert or national television so mpanyifo if you we any that time na dey o microphone nyuma say Kenny Pegurem bi adwane pani bako Dr. Selby or me akwabra wona wa brante na say me go see out to TV so dia na yero ho na yedi see akonyo bi so ho that time Harunata no a member of the publicity committee omo ni kura camera oni ko akupoku no kan alliance for change omo record me she jilabia light blue busy nti mo munipa penny na me ko replace na sponsor highlights and OPS FM
Edward Fachi
to whom you know from me genuine support because me can say and this is for the omo basi ni pa omo scan here the and professor do why support and the
genuine support
me can say the abakosem kakra edia shim say politics ni fapem and say na ma me nsana ehia na me call round see I am be the sesa sum no kakra san ba bio because na say the na waka say I take off the role of your party volunteers. In fact, the now campaign. I was say, "Emrante ne man, Oma Jaffa."
No, dear. So we are. I cannot. We.
Oma Jaffa.
Wait, akwawe.
Obe pass mama.
Akwawe. I am ranting in my back.
Because the general secretary na the idea be but that na start kakra. They say baby be a friend of V16 volunteers for 2016.
Frimpong no.
And cover Frimpong be da no. And Satana there was a little bit of tension. Me for so one youth wing, you know, say yes, okay, you're regulating. Now intro mu nyina me register with the edition national organizer. Satana Jumbo do national organizer. Yeah. And atremu ene uko akura bi ase a. So when who Alpha Petros, we who loyal ladies, ambassadors, maidens, queens. Said the last time I counted, we 42 volunteer groups.
They say about 3,500.
Volunteer groups, maybe I could do.
From 42 to 3,500.
Yeah. In fact, I find it it's something. Mijiri say, not just a Ghana, a Dutch party, no MPP, a Dutch, no. And then that's what Cassia was. The mesh won't crying. So, woman coswa into your own check. And yet a Juma, unsa test comfort as I time now. Some women are now more test more, you know.
Commitment without
inducement.
Yeah, Baba Madi we can say with little motivation.
And a idea is very important.
Yeah.
Kwame, say if we reorient and you know, say you can't.
In fact, who can say tree here? You know, will be a pimpim one and I'm in person mechanic, but or say or your mobile 83. Now only funny crowd.
I see.
Iron Man.
Okay.
I'll say tell Kala the program is an account program from Iron Man Mobile 83. No, funny be I'm with mobile for the gas.
Only there no sending him cheap.
I can just say you the okay.
So come now, I leader to if I don't know I could okay so I can bro food that.
Yeah, naturally be
no message no send for the
the bread chi and I'm part.
Oh, inti Kwame se ubusa me a me hwe adwumadia your man penny etimi di the last 4 years. And uko bia asemo a Ghana for kan. And I'm ka se many man penny for bebre around. And ne ahemfo no atu enumutuo edi adanse adwuma pa o mehu the last 4 years na. New 4 years kwa na chese me gidi se emre na so se Ghana for besa ahye ne muma no atoa na adwuma pa o ye na so. And which you know, asem back why I'm a person Mr. Ghana phone in a TNSA. Next March near D 64 years. We or my penny for or buy in few watchy. Nanado do general in fee 9 or come at 12. What did Dr. Buzi at there 2.5 years?
27 months.
Oh, nature say, ye cassette, ye tradition UP party, and let's say, you say,
Bear 14
14 and a half. Oh, yeah, been back as over free for crowd. When I was one, no say near the old Miss with the move free for 3 years and come.
There be a free fan out on your
Would they come? Just say 17 and a half years, under 18 years of the 64. And now, yeah, friend, because Ghana Hana, two political traditions. It didn't be as but United Party, so UGCC, a New Patriotic Party, a Popular Front Party, a Progress Party. It didn't answer Nelson if I'm they say, you and my war CPP, so Obiano said, so what they mentioned
electric shock.
They make us on one and they NDC now. CPP stop.
Yeah.
There are two political traditions. Now, GTA passes a year fan. And yenya the majority of years at the helm of affairs. Just say, you yatra bemuacha and Kagana by now. Yako yenim kesi. If you say we should be a mampeninku for Eddie Ghana or Peja could drew yen Pempenzo and wo and uncle yes last minute won me a equi Timu de anyway Timmy Wakame and independent. We are sorry we say and a free and sat 2008. And now Shenka Kufuad do a Juma YSC. No, the best of for the end. I can tell you, say, Kagana no Kananka ye nim kesi. Na tembia ye sisenya ma. ya ho na bi niema nketenkete bi na ndisi fo abesom na o matwe ekwa akire ya hwe ya na asa no I said the sako enim kakra na sako echi
me krom fasa agbaja
gbaguraja
so enti me gidi say emre na so said the MPP needs to be in government twinu bio ese etena mu etena aban che sana sa ensesan kese that transformational change na mampe Akufo Addo yetimi enya ne fapem na me de me feel say 4 years in kwa ne here the 4 years ese ye fapem the foundation to build the country ebema MPP atnemu ache kakra nti mesre Ghana for Monday December 7 na nadu aka o say adwumadi a wabedi no asomoni a munsan hye ne muma na ye hye na hoden kese and deliver an emphatic endorsement na onya ahoden no mfanto a na dwuma so enti kwame ema mienu a mehu nche se me hwe the way a the euphoria ne twike de nche se enigye ahosepe a nkrofo de ahia president baby obekobia president nka wo second term na nka popularity nka esote kakra na we die so oyire no pie free car no so a eye nipa okase ene ho na ese o kan electric shock said the shock afa nipa na enigye babia even in our traditionally weak areas no kra no ya gye no feso the medium wo gidie se abato we die obedi nkunim kese na ehia ma se Ghana so ebema MPP atenemu ache kakra because MPP wo ha and from a baby Ghana the business environment no improve enkrofo nya to me srunku bi di adwuma because of our liberal democratic stance in a business friendly policies ayen as a political tradition and that's what hwe eniema so a eka akoma pa MPP yene de national health insurance buy man penning for time free maternal care free bus ride school feeding just eniema se bi ye de boa omo eni bi nka obeka se ye kra na ye conservative party ana se nka ye kra na we mu no so omo ye social democrats so all the new initiatives eniema mo abefu niema ye de aba besisa niema ni nyina every year side na me de madesre de eto Ghana for ni womunta MPP echi womunta na nado echi not only for these 4 years but many more years to come.
Only will be a friend at Williams.
At Williams, minimum pa. My classmate.
O classmate. On your way ye bra penyechi wachuni tree. Kache kala se onke tree senior Torino ekano at Williams.
At Williams.
On also on spelling the daily tree.
Auntie, me jiri se emre na so especially so we MPP ni yesi be bi osono gina no na ne ba gina ho mpempi ya na se party di eye eno so ko kan brofa na so me human institution eno ni twi kari ana de
nipa ho adwuma
so ho di eda ni ma be betochima politics is sacrifice me maka uhwe mpanimfo se ko mampe tu mu bre ye ba power na se bi ofrim ti power no kra wan hye den ho opani ageni mboatin di opposition general secretary wa bresa ye ba power to
organizer
so enti ya me pese ye party for especially me who so obi so MPP ni na o se o di independent PH independent na asie ne sai ehun susan so emwayen eno enam so ena 2008 a free answer nka first round na nado lead Professor Mills over 100,000 votes senye we are coming we are timi me ko independent me say come parliamentary election eko say aboso NDC for day no ko ye campaign second round a swing vote na no cry lose here no it was kitu heavy enti mesre ene wachina Babia will be so ye MPP ni mata mapa. Party ni a new patriotic party. Patriotic. For who bar for him party in Babia will be a sorry refim papa umame uofa ona na bionia hodenes obeswana sha esi akonkon na ade na koto aba no mfa ni kokromoti enko team esro na esro se de kantwi number 1 no enye twi o yenka de wosoro ho ena yenka osono symbol entina da bia esime kuma so ha sei be bia osono no gina no e ho na fa kokromoti team fa kokromoti team na boa the party ayi na si ho because yen party no is supreme edru baby a individual issues no esa wo de to nchen na ohun se ekuo no ni yie diem eno na ese ema ne hia na mfu se ekoba na saa na yenya massive turnout say pian crofo no bia beto aba be de me ogidie fitete se yego MPP doesn't say enu anu mandisi.
My final question maybe so Kwabna na Makutie Senior Torino, if I'm allowed to call you that. Kwabuchi for being a team or ha Jimmy Alote say wo ye den na wunya mfante pempanyin for Torino ene kala e wo studio ene. Wa bo modern pa Samie uku enkoto no ma nsa so ni senior boys aba.
Oh no, Ukraine or church.
Ukraine na me sure so ko Google. Google tree me so the country that wakat we try to cut a piece. But why are there? Ukraine pa Jibialote. Kwamna 2016 enkoma oni yedi wa ha anope no na enye nkoma na udi wa no.
That's right.
Efa MPP efa na nado Emantawa ba muntem yina yehuye ade na asesa na ade na che se nya wuye ne eye akoma pa na wo de kasa
share on Facebook where you so your friend is saying WhatsApp so me say that send you just one sample of support am the man party 2016 me party the way I do wa hen no ne ye na na adomo na nte ye o ya de am pese obebo hu the rule 2016 I supported close to 100 constituencies. Upper is 10.
And they say you di hun komo me no kwa di hun komo ha.
Enti the support of this party, whether I was in or I can't say Ghana had too fussy about positions. We a member of this party, even floor member, Kufo and the capture us idea no say.
Uncle baby.
What's that?
Uncle baby.
That's right. And the Americans say at any time, so we are MPP near. Some party. And when they here 2016, yes, I was on suspension, but I supported the party actively. 20 constituencies Northern Region, 20 constituencies Broahafo. Me money won. Me the sample at show. Omo di omo nim. A BT minister say omo frame me edamas because moa e koso omo sa e so omo asene a boa party. Enti me dem gidi say yen yeku na maka say ade a yen de nsa ahyehye from yen collaborate nyame na mba me sa Kenya party for nyina we can only learn from our history me dem akomam e fita te say tie me o
enti na mbi say den na che say wakomam ye fita
enti wo say we say nyankopon hira o mo bibi e friend the spirit of contentment da bia na wani age so because who nim ekwanya yateto wo ekuemu ekwanya wasum koemu enti you continue to serve the party enti me I hold no grudges against anybody. What has happened the see and esi etwem me dey minim say makomem my but today that is not what we are going to discuss.
What if
you hear me and say party no and winning because me gidi say MPP transfer ebe hia ma o man say we minister say we minister I know there me the press secretary to president for fiancé baby say me hunu abrochire a G8 unum G8
oh pa
so unum G8
na ref say na me your interview
what dey say no akoko Ghana
na so ko afa me an committee na me your interview and of na efrefro da
G8 you come man penny we are seeing I know my transit table was it yes I'm some mampeni nkufo enya Hong Kong Africa Union United Nations na baby ese nipa hu bia wa hu bi na me dem fu se bia se Yakopon hira wo sa na wasa abedi general secretary party kese ese sabi wanye bibia nka wo kra Yakopon aye ohie ese odanase oni wadi ni yie efiti se kwa me nka ya o man ni nyina ya o minimum 20 years o na niema si wo Ghana se ne Yakopon from that time baby na do tibeto kra na ede obi a oti rage bonglo mu na asemu esi na oti kolebu nursing quarters and opportunity to do this o sorry ko sense you 4 AM na odi abedwa na nye easy
na such a sharp departure
and so that time so na mo university kakra say na itu school fees ya kebia those days they na pay e cry ma obi kakra de to bibi din na ye din na mu atimi wi school and then Yakopon from that edma besi baby mesia me den Yakopon as methodist nyame me danasi I'm very divine about that enti eniama me ma fam wi ase dey see 2015 am fan say kitwa so with them enti na me catch party for we were teaming we are coming na ya ma me understand me ko enti ben debi enyehwe ye ko yenim no as a political party we can learn from the issues of the past and guide the future things that we have to do. Me general secretary, we had one day you conducted close to 250 primaries. One to say a pink cry at all. Pepe, yenye honema pepe, any nimu bibia ebe. Intermediate especially MPP form. And a Ghana phone na a GD say MPP will be papa the ball man. Yenko twa bano kese. Mampenizi boom and tumano boom na on enhye nkran ni ntimi nye bi nka ho no of course nipa aban bi anywhere perfect baby atochima no na yetimi SCC no now the second term will be a much said ono aka no he wants the party to become like the LDP of Japan, the Liberal Democratic Party a two bomb with Japan Nagasaki almost build the party no back the country back up again. The Japanese ni wadakra wato aba we hu no wato ama LDP ye pese MPP tinamuche na Ghana fapem the development and koso ye hunu in fact me call around kwame when we say new model secondary schools now almost when we design it's got all the elements of what a school a real senior high school should be like. In fact baako wager now we baby is see Wager Mountain so overlook the Wager Lake Nefe because a tourist attraction. That is students or names and crop purpose because school no when you have view. Near Hong Kong, if you walk Kokrokoo, if you safety awaso, if you 8. I was shocked. I said you 80% complete. As I do any confirmation, say some of your correspondents are no more demand paying. Now, baby, I'll be cobia. Acquire. Just say, me have a year comparison be on stage and confront him. Me kase, ye can't see Kasem any a memoir MPP. Me jidi say ye Ghana sikazo much better than the NDC.
Kwabna, me fancy here, but Auntie Betty is a woman organizer. Aguna Swidro or say true patriot. Kwabna, well spoken. Your heart is clean. Kwabna Japong is a wise individual. Loaded with wisdom, where Robert US and no buyer. Tell Kwabna it's nice to hear his voice again. Tell Kwabna that from what I have heard from him today, the Lord God will bless him like never before. He has made my day. So that is for you, Kwabna. That's another mama and no buyer. Obisi Kwabna, thank you. Operation 16 years activated. Now, I know me one day do buy. Okay. This one says special greetings to Kwabna Ejapong. Tell him Jones or Saya Baby Spanish uncle sends him regards. And then okay, this one is from Samuel Ku. Sami Diano Yabeba and also later. Samin Kasai so you start here Pim Noko. It is true Kwabna Ejapong was suspended before 2016 elections, but he supported in diverse ways to ensure we won. I doff my hat for him for his spirited efforts. Operation 16 years activated. And then greet Kwabna for me, Nana Hesi or Jiri. And okay, it looks like Operation Kwabna also. Kwabna, Mamina Sinima Daji na Eja. Please tell Kwabna he's my mentor. No wonder I'm also Kwabna. We have the same birthday as well, 6th March. Wow. Lampard, a man from Kumasi. Well, 6th March next year, na Kwabna Kikako Sistika Krakraba. Everybody needs a Kwabna Japan in his life or family. Kwabna, you've shown that you're a true-blooded NPP. God bless you. Kwesi Reynolds, Agona Odobing. And then Kwabna is a potential. I hope this time he will stay to achieve his dreams and the party's dreams. Daniel Ochre. I fell in love with Kwabna Japan listening to him last night on Metro. You know, on Metro TV. Yeah. His advice on the spirit of contentment is a great tool. I work with it. Bismarck in Tema. Give my number to Kwabna Japan. You. Kwabna, God bless you. I'm so happy Kwabna is back. May Allah bless him. Samira in Kumasi, who says 4 more for Nana. Kwabna, may that say no pay. Now, into also got to them boom one. Also got to boom. Boom the crowd, boom, 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 boom. It's great to hear Kwabna's voice and his contribution towards our party's success. On his concerns on lack of volunteerism back in 2008 by the youth, I blame it perhaps on the feeling of lack of belonging due to neglect from those who got an opportunity to hold positions. Now the mood is different. People like Samia Okunyosude have done great work, especially by deciding not to go into government. Kwame Eje Asante Poncho in Bubuyashi. Wow, happy to hear Kwabna is very much on board. Together we'll win massively. Abena Afere. Since that one, I watched Kwabna on Metro TV last night. He was full of excitement. This is what the party is all about. Come December 7, Ghana will reward Nana 4 more. I call Brian sends that one in. Tell Kwabna I'm also a Tuesday board. Okay, Iron Man, I hear you. Mobility 3-4. Mate. Accomplished young people like Kwabna Japan are ministerial material. Not me, you. Frankie Asari don't okay, no.
Oh, of course.
Truly, Kwabna
Truly,
Kwabna is an example of suffering and sacrifice without pain. Wow. Example of suffering and sacrifice without pain. Dr. Frankie Asari don't go. Doc, yeah, that's it. Kwabna, and I pay you, that's it. Thanks for passing through.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it, please.
Watch here. My message for the last 5 years. So computing in this kind of problem.
Oh, yeah, the member.
That's
it. Sacrifice.
Where they are sacrificed with pain. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it, baby.
Kalala, later.
Kwabna. Father Dixon say and can't you say tabra? I say tabra, and you say Bible 12:18, but tabra. Na ye hia nti Fridays Kwabna me da so didi ho nyame adom Senior Torino.
Yes sir.
Na anopei wa probo na de wa ba bedura ufi oduma se na e ba na
they be afraid of me beko
sisi wa be tran kan kakra
me won cry during the week na weekends na I go Holy Village.
Holy Village to say campaign to say a probot to say how's the campaign?
Campaign wo Krobo block no. Ekoye. So wo sha Krobo hodi nanka up until 2016 ye winning seat da. Na from 2004 any started say ye peja ye votes
2004
any started say ye peja ye votes 2016 ye winning upper manya e kadwie ki ye winning lower manya na ye wo deficit of about 15,000 2016 ye to abano and kanye her tricks be a course so and ki ye winning but we lost by 327 from 15,000 Kwame.
Yeah.
Yet Teswa by 327. You lost by almost 7,000 last time. But share and Sanya Abakrobo near Jumadia Yaya Wa a daddy Pepe said a few way dear. Me son 4 seats dinner upper lower yilo eso jamai obi beka se me di fudipe mijitum yin saka enan ni nyina ebeye niji sebkese
na say enye possible so now you say possible.
Oh, media Kwabra, Mr. Kwame. Nothing is impossible. So what do we need? Ne wa koma. Ne wo nyansa ne wo nimdie esi bibi so. Eye dwumaden a. Etime bam. Ejidie ene adwumaden etime bam. Na se na obi anye ni se apamanya of all places ye be wene. Enso ye bo chidoma joti. O we ni me ye. No obi anye ni se lower manya ye be ben sa. And so from 15,000 deficit ye be just 320 sekagi and so jamai e ko neba enti ye hye niam yi na emre kakra kai ye prim yakoma ne de anisi so a Kwame ebe yi
ye prim yakoma na se de anisi so a ebe yi na o national organizer Sami Ewuku hey na my favorite MP so hey na me bisa se Ewuku
the chairman general
ma chi bi mboko de
don't watch you
I say the way you miama
ya dia on hwe mo no na me wo fase me hu na che
hey papa
nyen yo
hu na che sa
oh me wo fase
ne wo fase no pa nyen chen.
Yes, I'm going to any MBA ho. MPP
ko wanya na jam hu za se bebia se me fuma was na me wo fase.
Mama ne dan we busefi.
Hey, anything
wa allocate just that no cracky no. It will corrupt na better content.
I say respect to answer.
I say he say o ba ne say.
The how?
The how. Chairman na me more no so abaso.
Dr. Koboy Machi.
Chairman General.
Boko de. Me beto aba mi hu MP ono asan ye ni polling agent.
Chairman eno de doc there but the nyon nko it was a policy from the party so
and me come MP asem. And I'm so pa ka MP asem so. Me MP na me kana say.
Send the national organizer na me.
But me na me come MP asem. Obi a de me come MP asem.
Me na body about the MP on a bike.
Empa mucho opanyi o ha no eye boache ejako ma de message si ban nyameti ase eye boache ejako
confusion no ne say me papa ba be me bia ye kirematen
o papa ba be me bia into so kirematen so kam
me so me boache kirematen ejako Minia waka baby ye Emmanuel kwabene champion kirematen ejako
oh
penny mema penny pano ye Archibald yaw kirematen ejako ena ye wo kwabena poku kirematen ejako no so aka baby ena ye wo owusu kirematen ejako
wow
timi papa ba be me bia ye kirematen na me papa nanko onu nko odi aguna hene e fe no kwaku abebre se kirematen na me papa be se kirematen din ne beira
to the man me
so no be ye jako
yes
enti ne mabe be me bia nge no na ye kirematen enti na ye
so kirematen boachi kirematen champion obia
kirematen kan din
well Inti Michael and all of you who are sending me the messages, I'm wondering, Mr. Mehwati, interestingly, Ekunyano or Pepe Hana a champion sutra here directly in front of me. Na not ya started come like what?
Let you.
Elgu, iti what's campaign to say?
Madam Chairman, my man for a few days or so more far. Honorable Bachiraja Consul Abaso. He's done an extraordinary work about NPP a campaign on Eastern region and Ashanti and across the country. But particularly he's also entered into a zone na party ni entire vote dodo na enfio. That's the chromosome. And then you know our party is why attractive. Wamana ya kono was supported the very pillars these constituencies are and with the support no you're born to our horses say you could see say the atmosphere no nije wom and ahonka so wom again also he helped us with training programs for several regional party leadership and MMA wings CCA so no Nema Bibrodi go through on voter targeting and going through our results of the last election and the materials of their mind. Until with them they found so and they are done so am I. Na Nema ye na it's also say almost when him say that no money wa ye in Chimane Mrantie and Dr. Koboy Mone Wechi. Yes, so na ya carry on from there.
Richard Dako, Office of the First Lady, or say Uchia Wone Dr. Koboy or Sucha Mumiupa.
Shall we be pregnant? Chama the cow baby Naza Winya teacher.
Na one quick one from Ifwa who says he sounds so much like his late brother, it brings all the memories back. Yeah, so you can imagine how I'm feeling sitting here. It says, but I have a big crush on Okoboy. He's amazing. He made me understand COVID-19 so well. His explanation on Peace FM on COVID-19 really helped. Well, he's a doctor, and he's a good guy. Let me tell you. Yes,
I had the opportunity at their call in excess of 180 constituencies. Na no training amyanim more party structures and so abaso from the polling stations to the electoral area constituency for any region. Yeah, national for the supervisors are call round to ensure say any media go akwemono and on party structures no beneath the national the ejuma. Now me for a few days also more our volunteers and canvassers across the country. Senana and former General Secretary Kano. They say you're registered 3,500 volunteer groups are affiliated to the MPP at the constituency level, at the regional level, and at the national level. I yet me keep you on database from time to time. We check up on what they are doing and the target I set your mom. And these volunteers is what complemented the effort of our polling station executives and the polling station structures very well. Chairman, I'm moving around the country. Adebakwa are striking me in the villages, in the urban centers, and suburban areas, countryside. Recruit BMO. Omo wishi omo kane ya nkola na ya minime ya na baby omoko. Na wunya wo omo za MPP yi sen okema. Ate farmer fanana. And Kwame, you know what that means, sir? Mofra no beka sansem ya na it depend on conversation on mati ofie. Cause these are nkola omo to aba.
Yeah.
But what think komo e koso ofie? What think komo ya ne mpanifo ne mamne ne papa no mohia wo mudi. Na foko recruit man kasa e ho na wo think mpanifo ne sosonka. Chairman, NPP's biggest success story. And one policy. Put me right Southern Ghana who preaching about free SHS and then achievement. Mesa kopie baby and omo di share won omo se danana se ma omo no free SHS. No more no work enroll di guni no bias. Me no nua be makabo koye some visitation midnight campaign e Lora. Na udu community symbol one community like Zambo. You do not any more Kasa, so quite than an answer mine. Nadaroma, when you adigu ye new and national. First year ton of 140 Ghana and a ton of 70 Ghana. For that person, or no, the policy making impact. A government's renewed focus on agriculture. Not a banner planting for food and jobs near the idea kekana. Who bet me do baby? Near Nippon shots of the Akotwa banner might not be the planting for food and jobs. Or share a buy more than more boy wait me a restore the teacher training allowance. Amano. Will be not so share the experience I will connect the restoration of the nursing training allowance. Who bet me and you'll be an casa or cinema ye teacher training ni ma wie nursing training madam itifie ekufo ado baaye metime nya an opportunity se metime nya adwuma a ene nkrofo kwa a mekobi kwame the biggest car on the conscience of any young man and say obesoro hwempomam unuan mo kwa adwuma wontimi nkobi se benya se wadi dem baka osu nya ya baby on a single day I buy wait me recruit over 100,000 of these young graduates we police in chow se basa be a piece of family adwuma from our ultimate jai ebabe ekoye se adwuma no but what if here me mo now so support the nation by helping build our institution and this nation builders core and with this no nipa no nkrofo kwa ultimi kubi wo ba ultimi baby chairman obi wo afram plains don Kokrokoo na atiase or what card in the middle of the night. They did not do hospital. Send panu yes, our drone service here by a cofa bar. Yeah, they sending emergency and essential drugs. I'm out to charging them. And for that person, will count the hint as someone. Will Kaisen when she has her buying way in his darkest hour. And can Nenkwa Ifrin in some. And then no offer honorable Bacheja could not Simbi. Or think do October, then November. I will for friend October to remember and a November to remember. It sounds a Samreno or Mobobina at home a good year, me continue. Or say Same and son of waiting your Momaku school. But the name free SHS Yada Roma. It gives people an opportunity. Say, almost so no, won't beat me at two schools. So, Kwame, education here the only means are a year Sikaniba. Any here ba let me at around the same table na here ni ba na ka asem kra me aka so wakanya asem me boa
ba ko na ti on.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only means.
Yes,
that's the only means.
Wait, I'm kind of so na be kind of story wa.
And your education as someone
it'll be interesting to hear.
Chairman General and na from mo wonu amanom for
Nta the way you boy.
Now, Chairman, the danger I won't say, one young man no more. There's a tendency one who you won't go any or Momu anymore. To one more when you are rare. And Chairman, growing up on the street of Koforidua with parents, I would say, a do baby a certain in the culture and in the cycle of many Ghanaian families. It got to a point, I'm a four sisters here. Yebeko school we are and opa yokoton niema unya sika kakra na ewia no de bi so ato ho de woko ye ne sana first one de wanya ni tie didim no de akoye ni O level A level na first ye ayaka we kire 4 no obo apia na no ye number 2 no ono so atimi afim chairman teacher say technically me de me da bottom no na I always have to make sure say ye ton ade san ye say ansa ye pion mu na me de obi ani me machi o
David
timi say I na do no mo a obi kan na say I wanna rule my destiny enti ya de kakra enti enya sa say unya boafo ana parents on pokra nya interest in education obu ho no mo ne boafo ye no wofa Wafaninya film wapen education here. There are many brilliant people on the street today. Combats my kwam se fa kan on abo boache jakumubi. But omanya ehwo akwanyenti. Tu no obi ono be catch us say. Let me think about your future. Sikani ni na say di twa yenum. Ba yemfa bi nto ne fa hwe ye mai dachi. Kwam ura consulting room na doctor Tiwa. Umusa na say na bakosem ye den. But we did so said doctor Tadia to one quadia who believe so bit me a jonkwa.
Yeah.
Into your car education as someone is at the core of Nkofobi Brakuma.
Yeah.
And Chairman, fast forward into becoming the story. Now education is a part of it. Now when you're buying or no buy or say free SHS there, me family even say Sebe in so cranny a benum near near my educated me uncle. Then you have a party here since 2012. Maybe now studio her. And this is sponsored almost 40 adverts against free SHS. 40.
I'm start you.
But then another year, 2 weeks to election, you say, oh, yeah, share free SHS. I say 2 weeks to election. And now Professor Jokumbet now, no make one as well professor on education while we die. I say, well, look at there shouldn't even be a debate. But me na me focus on e funny part 10 or Ghana ne. Now we say 10 out of 10. Obeka just can free education. MPP for ne kofa by. Any president Akufo-Addo. Kwame make these stories in natural mode say MPP goes into these elections. Not with just one policy. Obi wo hono mo a 1D1 F ya kofa bay and when ye dwuma ye ewo ekonfi. When ye dwuma ye ewo gomoa. When ye bi eye o ketikrachi. When ye bi eye ewo srim. When ye bi eye ewo premanten. Any across the country. Into what ya na jiri se Ghana ni na ne say ye be a media space no. Oh na Peace FM for frɛ MPP for momo de na mo worka. Ye be so ye NTNDC for adwin. To one way be say chimpen ye wa ha wo. Move out. Move to the street, engage people. Share in 2016, Chema Unam Kroma, you could see the signs and crop 4 years. Let's be very honest. And the man who said there's a swing. And on them Kroma, 4 out of 5, Nipanobo Pepe, I 4 more for Nana. So be objective, pan, what can you cause for more? Better to be a baby amutinti, media for by convenience, was ye GCPP, ye gum.
What do you mean, sir, by convenience?
By convenience.
What do you mean? That's very insulting.
There's a musrate media, and you're very insulting.
That's me say me through.
And I'm going to question CPP.
No, there is CPP.
Sagrawa ma, and I do the violation. It's the animals who show courage. Now tell me, the young one, ye politicians, I am there. Most more,
ye dear Temamutin.
Oh, luckily for you, no producers the control mobile phones is here. You Tiana and Panako, baby, you can cook a young scholar. Yeah, and the out with you board direct. Sir, and I mean, Viviano pay. Before I'm so big copies of organize and why when him then I'm so my bread. As you need baby, I call Baby Brands and work with now. As I don't care about, sir, and then situation, and situation. You know, okay.
Oh, Ghana one.
Kwame, who's NPP ton national organizer forms? I'm a catcher. No. Like we have this discussion some other day.
I know.
It may come back. Be say, me jidi say, Osha yeni yenuanom NDC for Akufo-Addo and the MPP we've performed better. But we go into this election say yenya temni they go into these polls. You believe that on the strength of our record and the credibility of our policies are there to akwem. And the Ghana ni abofrat mi jina onom kase me so mpesa me kosuku we because opportunities are omo ani omo see mu these Asian tigers in there no more develop a pie of skilled labor. And then abai hu sense satia no ni na anye pen. Abai say wasan the TV ataka ho a no for the last 2 years. You started here with technical vocational education training, no? And also so now you free work apprentice, and establishing more centers across the country. Chama, this election is not about the past, but it's also about the future. And that is why the MPP said the next term of the Akufo-Addo administration, Woban Kokrokoo, Kokrokoo secondary takrade, Woko Emusunyane, Ekomu Tamale, Ekomu Kofodia. Ekomu Cape Coast. Adiaba ko ekutia young people. Chairman, almost start on my school fresh on my page my rent ni accommodation. If you're ready, we also do 2 years because of security. Now, Abai introduce a rent scheme in the next MPP administration. We are Bebuna Utiemia. Was say, yeah, the Akuma and your Kokubejama. Now, we are Jumana would tweet send me a bit me a show. NPP will choose a situation where young mom yo kada e ya wonyentin om de akose ma wonkyere. And with our engagement with them, we say sometimes with the traffic mu obi be in the car door a pine or the abon. We will choose to say yeah mfa mokyere nkoka okada ho and no be a toxic combination. But instead no ya bebo manya sa a pool of vehicles then even cry no work and pay cry at a reduced a price nipa no sweat me aya man nsako. And that is a decent job. That is a juma o did say obetimi atene mo so ache OTM the western part of our country. The NPP administration in the next Akufo-Addo administration perceive establish an oil hub or the Nzema area, to be precise Jomoro, which will create in excess of 780,000 jobs the petrochemical industry, transport industry, welding, electrical work, it's a big. There's no way I create 780,000 jobs. Western region will not be the biggest beneficiaries of it. First, now we share a lubo border monitor. Tracks if Ivory Coast, Eson Brodier, Kuntomre, in Toes, any other airbar. Last year, October, my name organizers by 5. We took a long trip to Boaké through Abidjan, Yamoussoukro, and Boaké. Offer, walk vehicles, tracks if Ghana, Eson Brodier, Eson Mankin, Eson Toes, Eson Kuntomre. You do Yamoussoukro, then I asked the Ghanaian now. On here, when I'm saying, tracks in Fifi Ghana, but also said here, since 2017 December, Ghana and supply is meaning it's a government's intervention about planting for food and jobs. No, I hear Juma. Now, Quacho Bema on Thomas will see anything. Yen no man DC for us is a mark of a friend of Fanny now, say, Fanacota, or say, what did he? Let me assume, say, bear Fanny.
May assume sanity.
Sanity. So yeah, amended part of the manifesto.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is for the first year students from January. One year betremu pay 1 tuition fees for tertiary student. Chairman, nursing training students, teacher training student, Dr. Koboywa, combined figures now of these two sectors, Emro 130,000 people. Emro 150,000 people. And Ghana Bear no was one now John Dramani Mahama etiso. Or catch them play fancy or restore a bit collapse the economy. When we're going to pay the allowances for 150,000 people. A coup for Dubai will restore up to date the economy in collapse here. Now, send panel who charge 150,000 for allowance who say yes sustainable. Now it's telling us almost 800,000 people there. We bet me to fees now, mama. No, we say assemblymen for year 2012. The color TV, a black and white beefy. And then they say, yeah, promise you say bet to allowances, and this is almost saying we need 2012 BMA. Omokoto abey. From 2013 up to 2016, Faden Kromenya, 1 Ghana Krampukra as allowance Omenya. And no matter how go the Asabesha manifesto. Say Monsanto mine with you buy your rain fee, you bet you. Who person said here will be a no Kubusa, one no Mutua National Health Insurance. And this is catch 208, say Motomaya, bet you are one-time health premium. And all boss one common time Kessie, Omsi and Kai. And the danger is that Ubuso Momo manifesto na no as a which version are you reading? Just say almost said that you be a good system. Into so when mom say no, this is not the one we're talking about. So I say a 419 journey be no money echo. And as they have amended the educational party, and man one say we have minutes before the first ballot is cast. You amend the other portions of it. Same with the Kwesiboche report. Chairman General Peace FM for kunya copy. But who quote any paragraph and this one say any report to me? Any paragraph. So which report are you holding when you're a report now? So we are dealing with an opponent. Woman no creno abunsa home. And the danger for it is that I'm going to shape the opinion out there. Ubu hono mo 77 prediasa or you're vulnerable. Or the sun and the color TV or the aquaje black and white number, and also a remote control count and a waiting for crown channel or person. The crack me person me deba. And the crack if you mean Dr. Ballot paper. Yet on the 7th of December. Shechisi a stampo is the first step to your success story. So yen stampy a draw the EC officials' attention. So on stampy and
really?
Yes. Because yen stampy a sport ballot. You do time I can yen fan count a foreign material.
Really? Honestly, I didn't
know. It is also a bit too.
Yeah, and just a bit minimum that.
Me say, Chairman, yen stampy a chair. Who bounce a show team and I'm saying election will win. It was soon the ones you saw. Ni soon back on say why a wide say wo koto ma 1D1F wo koto ma free SHS wo di queue nim ye the paper na ma wo di e wan hwe chire na obi de ni busuani ono make sure say wa trick na dia kushi You do time I hear kind of who say vote no, that your vote will not be counted. And particularly those listening to us from the Western region, Central region, Greater Accra, Eastern, Ashanti, and the Bono. And Nipra Sempa and NPP canon. And there is a bit true. Many organizers, the Youth Women Nasara National Organizers, Youth Women Naziabe, get out to vote press conference at 2 p.m. to also elaborate on this. Intimacy, Chairman, more border rule. The ballot paper national must be stamped. And number 2.
Stamp Beneboitre.
Easy.
Okay.
Easy for the stamp here, and I think they didn't sign.
Okay.
No, number.
The number. The number.
Every polling station. I want
a number. Because I just saw no obi di be fra wu. And number 2 here the ink part. The ink part in so ye nuanom bambofo any EC officials presiding officers. Ye be srem kotodwegu form. Mama mani nko so bi ko she boot num no oyi ink for the si we replace ne wo ho no a. Mama mani now. As I speak to you, the FDA intercepted some samples of ink be a bit more mischievously akraba. And almost testing here, and the report indicates a corrosive. Into ko shep boot ni mabon say normal one else here BSC. Obi be so one be finibot to know their some cocoa. Wo dey na don sako teams no the team ballot paper this one. Wo dey akoshim. Obo say bedu time aye kind. Obo say paper na tear from top to bottom. Inti elections we no chairman eni break kwan so ne de ko. E wo mu say ye ho jengles ye to ho aforebo nyom ne ade. Ba me da chia ba asem ne ye ka no. Inti no mesia mo border rule no a obi anya vigilant. Police for any soldier for the one ko you say na orderly. 10% casualty wasn't allowed.
No.
See there me call around say me agent kwa baby so mu nyina no mu gina is the distance be be orderly. Is there any breach of common sense? Breach ketwa we say na
it's a breach of peace.
There is a sparkle. Chairman, intimidate her na me charge the NPP base. Yem party activists across the country. No ye Juma. But the Juma way now no ye my vote of thanks and the vote of thanks will come on the 8th of December. And the betcher say a Kufuad who de rye boy. A yem parliamentary candidate de rye boy. Men on the ballot paper no will be a choice between those who mean well for our country on number 1 slot and the others. And this is a battle we have to win. Even though the battle is the Lord's, no, the victory must be ours. Go out there and opano why lucky presidents one year Monday holiday. Let's say boys no. And yeah anopetutu na beto credit go ani so. O de twanian to abani wi nkan wi. Ansa na wakoto sa na ramali mo no ze original tramadol extra ne sa nyom. So boys we no me call because you get to campaign odon ko abina. Organizer na de na sabote. Tie kasanse na kasana is slow na sabote. Monday no enemu ye. Then ye kra now for organizer say yet nothing is in konya but before party ajubre na de focus on number 1 because me will be that now you me madam fu be na the campaign manager will come off or no call hot president now the campaign manager no need obebi will come over for the speed desperados campaign manager the day of election this year election campaign manager then when the chairman I am read that one was the credit to Togun and the night before no still I don't be sorry have a candidate in Banonia and Chabaji that in the staff will say no the voting be afternoon time what's what I dare started 7 and 4 Bogun accounts with it now or no target is a real of a TV in the chairman I saw something impressive from the Despite Group decision time.
Yeah.
The way my booklets come on. Mono de and Kibenya and Anka partisan, but more no partisan. And I feel so will be an opportunity. And I trust the Peace FM reportage. Sana Maya from before the year 2000, they are Nantimunan. Yankopon fire and Konkucha. And a mebuno, don't be a pawn in the hands of anybody to use you as an instrument of terror on the day of elections. Kona koba abatu ono ho ban. When ni na ekwohwe bi. Police for na ebo ban no. What the so called 2 year maintain vigilance. Suspicious activity be draw the attention of the security couples. Now I know said the covenant keeping God will keep his covenant with us. Nanado is number 1 on the ballot. Nyankopon share the results of that. It's not your portion to go and alter what God has done. To Nyankopon say so. Na team number 1. Obi bi odina ma osun bia no yenyansani. And I'm Pesa Otiasia. Obi bi representing Elephant. The West NPP candidate is the best from the NDC. Until Obi onu jina was a biano obebo medasi.
Sami Euku, National Organizer, NPP. Wow, yet dispatch right out Kamoto and patch off a penny paper, so team Yanopea, Memo Jumati. Dispatch right out Kamoto, our valid Class A license. A man who to me so to meet Samoto. Dr. Cowboy, Obi, Ade, so Jenny be the message be a Bremen.
The chairman, Mother and Sana Mekono, 2 p.m. Sana make a national organizer myself. And I'm a national youth organizer, national women organizer, and the national Nasara coordinator. We'll have a major press conference at 2 p.m. At the MPP headquarters. Then we also, this is the final charging of our GOTV campaigners. Get out the vote.
And the GOTV.
And get out the vote. Maybe a vote in Shibiano. So my boys say this way bad. Make sure no I picture back offer. By what big guy was the buyer boy no okay. You know so then na fly I man one am say any barrier be now cross. Go on our chairman be a vote. Is the Ben minister about it's an some demarcation to because I hear vote will be a more crowd that's what they are there.
I barrier guy now do.
Over made the picture and the chances and boys minister me am say get out the vote but manage the issues.
Until Sabo to don't pay.
Oh, Sabo to pay. But one here,
and who's Susan?
We'll be distracted with more pictures.
Dr. Cowboy, obviously, tell Dr. Cowboy I admire him so much. And having listened to his story in your studios the other day, I realized he tasted Barack's life small. I want him to be my friend and hopefully meet him one day. He should keep up the good work. A soldier friend. Me remember of details.
Those days now, you call field engineers, you know. But when I see parade, may so rest in peace, former President Rawlings. No, but now Pisco and chairman.
Yeah.
Not that we Basco and I straight now. Jinakwa now ya Ocean now a bar now. Free Pisco and no now matching our shining glasses. No, now your story say, hey, sunglasses or sha. Who be a home? Take it at 2 of them. Papa, wait, you're one. Well, I'm going to say, because soldier.
Now, Mamma Vim.
Now, my Vim. I mean, no more matches. Now, so, as a Barack's life, it was nice.
It's quite interesting that you did not become one because you didn't have a natural path power.
You know what happened?
Because from Doctor Street, you
can't me call for enlistment too.
Oh, really?
Oh, because my do medicals ni interviews and I body so I mean I'm here number 1 now for there it's now dean I'm see hey that I call for OLT no outdoor leadership test no and now soldier ni back me they cannot buy we catch say hey you boys want be soldiers you train see soldier no they show your mind everything be straight
yes
you
sir
boys get mine I'm training. If you get mine, then don't come here. Chama, this will not be activism, ni advocacy. And obviously, we catch him say 37 crown. I'm going to Jumano. We are 3-4 now. We now pay because we plan to so disperse. Chama, me dream never will you me cast even Kobio. And today you see a call medicals. Oko boy Benaro, Oko boy Chama na me call crying na me call Lonchi. Lejokuku for Kufaru 2012. You see, I had a very chairman. So the army has been good to me, chairman.
Yeah.
Mami Ejimo Ghana Armed Forces Staff College. She rose through the ranks from storekeeper all the way to I think they are senior storekeeper. Na me wo presec no. Se me go school. Army penyin bi ni bako school ho. Okay. Tiafana na my airline na me Jina Junction wo next door.
Yeah.
Tiafana here say Jina here Armed Forces schools.
Yes.
Na me so my bo patch.
Na tika no bi.
Na tika no bi.
Soja ka.
School soja ka. Si oba.
Yeah.
Na me so mi wo nechi. The salute no basi na ye Jina here first salute. Chama enti as for the army, I have a big heart for the army. We are also an 37. You know, children of the army workers, both Ministry of Defense and
civilian establishment.
Yes, I'm sure I have 25 years old. We are here at 37. So as for the army, I always give it to the army. Now, because you get mine, if you don't come here, me pay me fine.
If you don't get mine,
if you don't get mine,
no.
You get your own mine, don't come.
Don't come. They go show you say be left or be right.
Now, Chairman General.
Quick one, Sammy, Dr. Kokrokoo. Also stamp now Okano. It's called the validating stamp.
That's right.
Without it, the law says it's not valid.
That's right.
That would differentiate it from foreign ballots. Tell Sammy that it's a rejected ballot and not spoiled ballot. Spoiled ballot papers don't go into the ballot box.
So it will be counted as a rejected ballot.
Rejected.
It means the NEFA now you're making sure that the validation stamp
It's on the back.
is on the
It's
back.
on the back.
And then also EC officials and so stamp here at the top right or top whatever. And someone making sure that our pictures now and the spaces now will be panel a vote you. Indeed, Dr. Kweku so then call for no son can say ye man. I'm also making sure that the EC officials according to the electoral laws in the CI. Chairman, boy, there's my boy in a picture now. Boy, no, your campaign in picture now.
Oh, there's anymore.
On the offer now.
Oko boy, Obisimin Kancho say, we so a soldier ba. Or say, tell Oko boy, soldier for life, our training be different.
Chairman,
Yes,
we
Oko
are
boy.
not in normal times.
Yeah.
I know about 7 countries that hold elections since COVID pandemic broke.
Ogana?
Nah. In this,
I won't picture now. But I said no offer. Why is my manager get out the vote, Chairman?
Where they are no shit.
Maybe
So I get out the vote or say Kobe.
Now, me and as you talk now, the dog just before. Now we can do our Chairman. I'm sure I could pick cash on. So, as a boys on Vanco Chile girls.
Yes.
See, I don't know, so I know we are reporters or the bunny voter waiting in ya. And you're born a council. But for a database you build for get out the vote. It's the next
Anyone from Yankan.
Oh, that's how bro, then you back. The boys GOTV, there's a managing. But we're not doing that. Why I want
Now, only protozoa. Or see what Samuel Kwe and the rest are doing in the studio is called Campaign Without Borders. I see boy say Campaign Without Borders. Campaign Without Borders.
Chairman.
Yes, Doc.
Voting in a COVID era, no. I was saying, I know about 7 countries. I know about Japan. I know about about 3 countries in South America. Meaning in Africa, I know about 3 countries or more in our whole elections. Yes. Now, Chairman General,
Korea.
Anytime I will be if you them, I will step out. The risk for getting the virus is higher than our bedroom. And I see when you move, the virus can move. And once we PSA will come on to a banner or some mask. Mask, bro, friend risk reduction behavior and a measure. Obi ani wo betima be bia kasa o sese de ma anamo amantunti I am at 0 risk mean virus neither. Every measure no is to further reduce your risk of getting them. Say chance obenya no e be conform. Now wearing a mask is the best measure our betima put in place. Once in kwakwa sala you sure say be nipa na owo unchen too much obe just space kakra. Now we come on more police stations now in enclosed spaces or rooms. When you are in an enclosed space, the risk of getting a virus is higher than open
more aerated area.
Exactly, Chairman. Because in an enclosed space, particles if you builds up with time. Now concentration is very high. But when you are in an open space, in Framana ebano a diffuse concentration, Chairman. We science for no or make Charles law, ni boss law. Now, Chairman General, as the last time you checked, now 847 active cases. Because as of 14 November, you have recent Kokrokoo to about 1,400 cases. By 19th, now about 1,000. And then I check it 847. The AC not check clearly that wearing the mask is empirical. And your hypothesis, and yes, will be a dream. because we went to sleep on the mask and the virus started to rise. We went back when the virus no one stand the subaru. We didn't get a rise in cases because there was a serious mutation of the virus. Virus no answer the subaru nipa ena osisa the subaru. Enti nyakupa dom say nipa sa koye nipa ye sankofa pe na nyama start ehye. So let's all keep an eye. Dear ebe mi ya dear nya kama say wakoto oba kama nanso odi yare bi percent coffee. Go home clean, chairman, and safe. The first thing American say, udru ho normally from what me who from special voting, omo check your temperature, electoral commission, abomodin. Hand washing machine so ho, who wash your hands fine.
My only problem now was a hand in baby be to abano. One I do say be no why intino. I don't know, maybe I was a bit too expensive to get the automated ones and I hand foot pedal ones, no. But you know, Veronica back at this year, one now will be tap on near there. So our contact, if you could have been minimized.
Yes, but me who be here, na share papa. Before we exited from the station, there was one gentleman, man, spray hands and said, "I'll call."
Yeah, there was a young guy who
exactly. So you sure say and son of a free police station, you spray on so that whatever you picked, should you have picked? So far be here. What? Because virus is spreading through two people, through things. Two things. It has also beat the mouth direct. One from another format. And I say virus no surface bisu and I will say apeke. And to the sanitizer no yet pay now by the grace of God you can wash it off or you wash with your hands with soap. Say be or so your last activity before bet now come and go fear and say runsa and I use the spray. Now general maka voting safe in a COVID election no. Mami can just one sentence say NDC manifesto no charge na.
Yeah.
Me down for people na me do bon come NDC ni. Now catch him bibi e che na me say very very true. Really NDC manifesto no enye a well thought out document e di ba solve problems so. And it's a serious documentation of the wishes, wants and the thinking of all kinds of how do you call it groups. And then boni kwan so say obeko private practitioners in media say o dey na mo hia ye pay car free no actually I'll give car free to private. 2 then we want pension. 3 then all our children must go to private schools. Then so more or less you know omuba law students then we want a liberalized system. 1 manifesto liberalized system na chama general o chiropo hankanye boni nanso governments are not elected because they have an idea of what the problem is. You elect governments because they have an idea of what the solution is. Rakami. Enti usha ufre omu chairman of manifesto committee na ka say o mo ka say mo be say pacho my kwan be fa so say o people's manifesto. Omo na ekoji di omo hwehwe. Enti omo na ba koji. Na chairman general sana solution enna na kwan wanka. Anka say ayari guy APC anka on bresa Rakami. So me pacho enye say sebi obi akacha say minimum problem no enu ye enough. Anything na me can say President John former President Mahama ni President Kufuor dey me tell say obia kita record ejuma waye. Na sa record no e kasa chain debate kasa Rakami. Na enu bua ema yetime ko enim. Quickly no in fact about competence I don't think say you have to spend a lot of energy to convince Kufuor say Nana Kufuor ni government competent. So there are 2 items I'll talk about Kwame.
Yeah.
And 2 items are esrum bo. Ukoko to aba o ye Ghana na utime pa ocho. Enema menu a sabi ewu hia kra che onipa o wa dream bebre. Owo knowledge and our competence kra. Nimdie. Kwame. The first one is compassion. Kwame three can say compassion. Tima. Yes. Our leader our school.
Three master 20 minutes.
Yes, Brother Midas. Our leader, our school, our said we are being our professor, our name Nejuma Nansu on Nitima, who you mobile as a follower or a citizen. Because Ubisana dia how to be catch us say where we here. Because the first 3 principles in economics are changed. Say you have to stay to the fiscal budget. One shall obey bressa because say be deeper prayer on Nitima. Now let's state just 1 or 2 things actually say a bind way President Kufuor ye nipa owo tima enu nti o say yemboa no nko nim SHS they mean come because you come around me. But you see, how come? Say Nipa Nyankopon dom offer privileged background. Nipa party president. Ultimately insisting for close to 8 to 10 years. Say we must fund SHS by whatever means. How come? Nipa or no sebi you offer privileged background. Sebi until so ko boy or presec no say am bell say lunchtime be dry come to the cry or so train up to 1 or 2. It's not easy.
I know.
There were many times in school around me a come deal na say am bell I want me didi. Na me hwe ye wo ebi wo presec omo friend omo odi bi omo friend around me ton well cooked food just say niama watch any salad around me. Gwasi brako mo call no omo praise mo sika se fa we share omo brako me e no apart from loan na yakofa se ko to terminal fees shinkan Peace FM so brako me utina no mo twem uhwe mo sa na ebi mo kra de shito sa free dormitory no mo de abeka omo friend fertilizer omo mix brako me omo a we lucky ada omo di group no na wa fa group ho nche na wo so abedibi na wa ka che say ni papa ne we nyina akoso wo presec ha minka ho mu di we nyina wa brako me tin fish in ma no ma bietum once a one no mind be bre odi kakra na watubu ye say na Daniel aduane no anti say we mu brokami so brokami when you pass through these things na o show bi no call SHS na o hwe ne say na all night and all ye niam you are compelled to stop and call the person no a person say niam akose you want to do so brokami na ekufo ado background of free sebi niam we American one foul. But how come? Say nipa onu nya free SHS ye funding no free ni papa president Mama can say ni papa can say although you schooled in Achimota we are going to the north and obviously say why are we leaving the south to the north and minister sano minister me a storekeeper mi papa a typist they had the resources to go to GIS but they went all the way to the north because there was an opportunity free school SHS now if obi expensive way not still yes, be more no see here. It tells you the fellow has not got compassion. Forget it even if you claim me Jidi say President Obama is that competent like President Kufa. But you even give him competence if you want. But he's not got the heart for the poor.
Just Onitima.
It is compassion that makes a president say that whatever it takes, start the program now. Now me come there say me me dimpa obey me say me suna dim so to people come say we any ben for mo fa the hearing cast they should find ways for me to go down brako me say my charge me mba form but who ko kan yama fa me me pe no my slow brako me because
into your honor you betimi a week
brako me ho who person me nye kama ebia oh metimi ye campaign no bia frame me actually TTB that's my mother's nickname na my kama hwe no o say me ni umami pa umami na mbema so mbema kro timi bu wo me si sa brako me
o cho mami here wa
oh brako me na ultimately born because she went the extra one. Some catch about me. You see me we field engineers. I had 12 straight ones.
But more be.
Rakami. Oh, me ti boa me kakra. Now I feel the me jubilating no ma me hwe me do see show. Now oh papa wa he. And I'm saying onya bote na e go school. But it became serious because admission fees ebi ni o. Na me mama de be mbisa no ntuma we nyina o de no won ntuma. Obo no wardrobe on ntuma or some bows bi ya shisha no kama na me hu se hu hia me si we de se na nkrofo mu nya middle class and upper class no ntuma ni those things no se ahokire buy na eton nti me mami me mboni di pompra me ka che o lejikuku
na so aka che me da
brako onu no mu yedu those things yen kwara na ni mba ni di car na go school brako ami those na o ma me lift kwara me go school me ni aje go ya nantiza Akami ye call no na me mami ka cheni say o ko be ko school na ID na mami manu utensils see oji ani jintuma oji ni nyina no my iska and then we went to presec Akami every time ye be school pe me mami ko ji loan wo Agri Development Bank or the man was who koi say yira men san we chim ba fi Akami o ma o won because be one fan say no wa just scan the amount no but ask yourself if a family must take a loan 3 times a year to pay school fees, what makes you think say if someone handles this body the fellow will not be grateful? You see, propaganda can change many things but it can't change a life experience. Obia nimba eko school wako jomu kwai was send ichi I am so no I want to actually back me. It doesn't take platform talk even at Peace FM. So be bon man President Kufuor. So back me compassion is important. Now then Emma aban can say yariaba na electricity utuano half mecha back me. There is no law.
Hold on to there's no law.
In Oxford.
Hold on to there's no law. Me promise you dispatch rider say me mom number be up to na me farm mom. Enti pacho we dispatch rider na so ye motor rider na say we dispatch services are BBS couriers, BBS for some professionals. At the dispatch riders iti pacho fresh 020 240 37386. T number nibium 020 240 37386 020 240 37386. Pacho mon friend sa number no. Yes, it pacho yes.
There is no law I can say a pandemic bar after trying to deal with the scientific infection prevention controls no.
Yeah.
Sa konakotia electricity bill for taking half the cost both residential and commercial. There is no law in any of the textbooks. But it is only compassion tima and Emma President B who say nipa oye juma because of restricted movement yempano so kotiani bills are awunche na eba reduced inflow because of inflow now but for untimi can say maintain the same expenditure and so see I'll take half of the cost. Now he who brings water brings life and now can say still obi a oye Ghana ne ba if I fache bi o sha boki na ni kra na o Ghana na o bunsu a ono me free. So me share microphone no attention me catch me say the audience Monica no ba wala like a hero nipa be audience mount. That's why we call before the first thing say I say me mount you na water is life. Now gratitude, there is blessing in gratitude. Shira bebre wo akoma twimu gratitude brother me mo kan say akoma pa na see brother me obi yo right now o the wrong shano Yankupon dey still be shani pano but one kasa sometimes say how wow. So brother me this government actually say or compassion. Now there is another element in economy we brother me.
Yes.
Apart from compassion, the third one I mean who say president campaign was starting boss super the trust element brother me trust. Say ni pano or you straight.
Yes, so Presec Y2K brothers wish you well.
Oh brother me
I'm gonna say tell him okay. Tell Okoboy his Presec Y2K brothers wish him well.
Y2K.
Sydney in Teshi.
Absolutely.
The Presec story Okoboy told is funny, but it is real, Chairman. Very real.
Watching for 3 years. Man touch you or one of these days I'll go and buy food. Just a mayor take away said 10. Now me call my catch and say Ampa,
for all the years you couldn't afford it.
Broka method 3 years method. Now broka
yes sir.
Trust said Nipano or can or Eden or yo. The entire trust is important. He said it was said Nipan shell but I war and son hold it to me ashen in them. Now so you'll be on yet straight on din who you cry or bet me a catch be in him because and you won't in our or to me and they're danger. Now President Kufuor Adibako catch you be as obey. I be mukwaka say it will be difficult to implement was this SHS. But why did he do it? That I mean Yankupon nyina yeso no yeso no yewadi ba ko onfan diagro when it comes to that na nebre that I mean o see the kasa no wasi konwa na watena ho o see I sit by my word making sure that it will come to pass. It might delay but what I didn't know kasa because o see the deal no hia no nyame o brother me o see oyobia on control. He's a spirit or your integrity or the integrity in ejuma. And so see say check right now exactly. Now ye bibi ama abua not only MPP politicians. A man nipa who say politician catch you so be idea and you be an control. Because free SHS, you know, Ekufuor took on what I refer to as the double bed in disease management or epidemiology. You're the referring to double bed deal with infectious disease, malaria, TB, infection. Near my a sign. But over time, and I won't say a bit is hypertension, diabetes, lifestyle, no. Send a black army, and also dorsal to say infection, and it's a friend of double bed. Just I was so now. There was a double bed in President Kufuor had to deal with. Tell my starting free SHS no. now there was another burden of closing the infrastructural gap. So Nana didn't take one challenge. Or see, and I was paying the fees. I'm also holding the fort of building infrastructure. And see, the infrastructure you are building in Parliament facility, I have 1.5 billion facility, secondary school improvement program, SEP, and then every school in this country are infrastructure. And what I mean, Nana kind or now Lekma Road.
Hey, Lekma Road. Tie Andrews Eche Johnson. Eche says, I want to remind Kwame Sefaka that last year he promised that if Dr. Kobo is able to have the road in front of Lekma constructors, you campaign for him. The road has been constructed. Please honor your promise. Andrews, then you've not been listening to me. I am in full support of Dr. Kobo, and I voted for him. Yes, I did. They say your vote is your secret, but I voted for Okoboy.
Oh,
I did on Tuesday afternoon. Metuma Okoboy. I will let you cook. Me says so be all let you cook be antomano.
Nyankopon shira.
Me MP no.
Now, Lekman Road. Me call President Fie. And I me call Trano. When him and I say, oh, President say Oko. But the President share me can cry. Ni tete President. No fear no your job, it's a road.
Yes, I don't catch it.
Yeah, they in a road.
It's a road.
Mafi, see me mayama. Brokami. Yeah. After some time, I me go be second time. Ani, no fear no your job. Oh, President, no fear no your job. She it's a road. Brokami. Third time, be a me for us in the Comel Road. Brokami. Now, not only the road, but the landing beach.
Yeah.
The coastal people almost landing beach across most of the coastal towns for over a century.
Yeah.
Probably a couple no. One single structure here friend breakwater an hour. Because some person waves you have hitting the shore.
Yeah.
So that their canoes can be in calmer waters. Now, I visited Afari for a walk, the Jokukubi constituency. One Tuesday morning, I call. So I'm call up a Tuesday. I went straight early in the morning, and no more net, and I'm don't cut now. Keno young boy, we say, oh, go boy. And I don't know if I go back of your mother or what the answer to the question. Question is, that Ben I best see landing beach. Am I?
Landing beach, maybe
I'm a landing beach. I'm kind of made before I made dream, the mechanic will say, oh, go. Money you know now I'm be challenge afoko the land be afoko mo kwa. Program only man say no. O see nipa na nim reso.
You be land.
You be land yan won cramba yes program. O kind I had goose peoples. But you see na a projector na me am me din kofa bon komo me the minister of fisheries afoli bon komo. But oh yes a statement you know. Tell me how they have longed. Sana I took it in a positive sense.
And how they've despaired.
Yes.
So, I just said,
straight. And now, a coincidence. The day I made the video, be chair president, I'm catching and say, when I'm in Crawford, now said, Omusaka, they will support him to their third generation. Was when we visited your house at some program and had some lunch.
Oh, okay.
Early days, you have our program, we were home, and we ate in your house.
Yes.
Now, I want to meet you and say, oh. Now, President, so anytime I can landing beach, or answer back for me. Landing beach. Is that fully not your sister? But tell you, say, please talk to your sister. If your sister is not holding you, that's when you can come to me. Say, you Martin. Me again. So one day I called her for that. I have talked to President 3 occasions.
Okay, President,
same answer. If your sister is not holding you, why are you coming to give me stress? Afole immediately put this in place. Yankopon don 50% complete.
Landing beach.
Now they say no, and upon muko jinampo a shape movement of the stones. Nisa, Miss na mo ko juma si doctor. Adi we di any share for an party. I'm free in this. Now in conclusion.
Yes.
There is a story in the Bible. I'm a baby Rakami.
Me too.
The man who was born blind. Papa na ye wunu from Krabem na on hu ade no. Osha Yesu Kristo. Ena Yesu o se ni se o mbo ano. Ena o hu no mobo. Ena odi ni nsakan no. Ena o sare. Rakami. One son ye papa no hu ade no. Epenyufo bi o mu ye teachers of the law say, and na ade we kra no papa na o sa oyare no ne susum ti say ebi mi say nya susum papa na susum we ade say yare ebi mi say da ben kra na o say roka mi ye ko bisa ni parents say na oba no hina na say ne mama say na nipa na ya sa ne no onya kwara o obi a watena wiase for more than 20 years se se wo hu ni ade no ade na mo nko bisa no omo be so meko and finally no omo ko bisa nipa no onim say papa na o sa oyare no no susum nye no say hey, there is only one thing I know, that first I couldn't see, but now I can see. It is the one I experienced.
Bottom line,
Rakami. The bottom line is that my brother-in-law, na oba na oko SHS or tia fees. The last one na oko Archbishop Potter. Or see all the pick up no draw no. You see, please bring the items and leave. One city anji. The experience is that I used to pay, but now I don't. Rakami.
Yeah.
Nipa o tie ya oye tailor. Ya bo anaju 9:10. Na nka wo se wonko da ne yiru wako shop because daytime yen so kania no. All on him say I used to sew in the night, but now I spend time with my family. Rakami. You know what I mean? Yeah. Graduate na o tie okoboy. Wa wie sebi wa ye HR. That's what in 4 years. There is nothing so frustrating like a man who is so educated and skilled and yet idle. Rakami. It's the most frustrating experience. So what course ko wa bin? Na so obi an wa bin na I them. Na Rakami, what ko school now mami sa ma odokunu sika no pa. This karuka na onsam nyina e dru. Krachia or say 1 cedi. Ow. Krachia or ji 2 Ghana. Those times mami timi hwe mi sa ta mami wi SS na afi na ma be ko university no. O say brana okita film na so munye du GBV kakara na chene sa. So time do me smell fine. Welcome. So the NAPCO nipa wa benefit from NAPCO. Wo dey grant say oji 700 na 800. On him say in the past now it was shameful. Welcome. Now a ferry criteria. Otimika say mami 5 cedis. But say bibi wo no ho wanya de efe no dignity. Welcome. Nipa de say be nipa was so unya some anakakra. Especially after passing through all this education. Now, they know, say, this is a man, a government, that means, meaning next is almost 4 years. Now, I'll never forget, me here campaign 2015, me share next, no, 2016, no, the Nikunu air wafufu. Now, me kasabe bray, say, Okobo, say, please hold your peace. I'm a nurse, Martina for 4 years. So, you don't tell me what to do. I want to experience another government. That nurse today, in fact, Okoboy has be confused. Just like the man who was born blind. On himself in the past, no, he idle. And net, or hospital, and finally, very, very important.
Yes, so about the time, and I'm in Pamona watching Casa.
Oh, Brakami, or I'm senior, in fact, or I'm uncle, or a man, Makuma one. So, lastly, all I'll say is, Abana Yoko to the Brakami, and yet Sebi. So, people have that perception, and I'm a commote Papa. Kwako tuaba na wa bo nyama papa no ho ban Rakami na sebi ohyew enye easy enche upon a ofrefie se na ya dum kanya na Rakami wa bra wo person so fund kakra na nipa onjiju na ohyew di wachi aban boni e di ohyew ena di wachi Rakami mo chebi hospital no mama bi ba me ho Rakami ne ba no nyina ya rashes o see doctor akwara no yare bihwe akwara no so ni yedi onum nufo akwara no piano no so piano Rakami akwara no yedi sa na so yare no o see ba doctor hwe no ho nyina rashes am see madam oti yendum kan anajo ye so me kura me ho nyina rashes me see hit rashes na ya akwara no sa osho ababone etimi ko saa be du fie o see doctor wakamati etimi draw Civodem powder Rakami Civodem green soldier powder odi ye no 1 week oba ye no ni nyina ahye me see hwe wo ye na gina ye. Now by Bonnie, it's me your show. Number 1.
Bernard Okoboy, formerly of Presec Legon, MKNUST, MP Lejukuku, Deputy Minister of Health. I am here if you can say Deputy Minister. I am Minister or MP. Yes, I'm saying in the bubble.
Yes, sir.
And then mama offers me the Aja Dajin na.
Almost was system.
And patch up on any uncle.
Say.
Ejuada hun community.
Ejuada ye dakese. Na Samuel who any me wafa so me wafa so.
Aye.
Omo edijuma no sign make I say Okubo actual book na or say me launch or pre-sec man
make I pa
baby
let me meet me amba but first time he walked into my office so I true book no I true me
any money donations
say anything still am me donated to the cause
when in kind
say make share party for ne with tea food
yeah Joso
Juada da pon kese ma Ghana de shina eni se mra ma ya kwanya se yanko to aba yenyi akandifo a ye de yen ho ye wire ne ye japade nyina e ko hye wonsa nfie enan a ye di ani na kwa me ehu hia esan se ebinum nya no saa baby wo ha kasa preko aban bi na ete okonso ne opɛ ɛna ɔyɛ na se nya kwan sɛ yenko yi akandifo dia na ɛya ade a ɛwɔ sɛ ɛsombo maye ɛyɛ ade a eni sɛ yɛdidi agro esan sɛ yɛdaache ɛna ɛhyɛ yɛde yɛhyɛbrɛ ɛne yɛde show bi nsa obi a wokoto aba adwoada kai sɛ wankasa woyie die ɛne wo madan kwa amanti ɛnyɛ biribi anti o wa woyie die ɛne wo ma wonda kwa ama mpanyi bu bebi sɛ Yesu ye jami nyina afɛre akua ɛne ne mentra
asɛne sɛ
kɔbra afɛre akua ne won sono ukɔ bɛ nyina ahomachi na kwam sefa kan nam Sprinters Road so obepe bibi kakra kodi
no kofio
afɛre akua ne mentra na sa wenya aban papa ana akandifo a afɛre akua ɛne ne ma wɔn bre ti wa wokoto aba no kai hu sɛ saa nneɛma nti ɛna wokoto aba upo bi a ɔman panyini bi ana akandifo bi a ɔmo watema wonyansa wonimdie a wode wo wure ɛhyɛ wo mu a wo mu ndi wo hwan mu na yɛka sɛ woyie die ne wodankwa ama die nneɛma saa na wɔ sɛ wa wopɛ sɛ woyɛ wadwene wokoto aba ne die nneɛma saa na wɔ sɛ ɔhwɛ kwame die me di kan ɛyɛ education me fa na egu ahoro mmienu school nyansa ɛne fie nyansa kwame me maame na me maame teacher message ako na oka abrante bi asem kire na abrante me moni di o very famous o Ghana hapa
oh wow
me maame kire na dey o class 1 na onene mu form 2 and no pass common entrance na ne maame nyini se boy ne maame nyini se wa pass common entrance enti odi admission letter ne bre me maame message ako se asemesisi wa pass na me maame nkamu no kura nkyere no me maame hwe letter no so ampa oba no wa pass ya gina school pon bi mu maame na antiase da efi me maame so gina ho ohwe na no bi san se message ako na o se nsohwe no a asemesi pass ye no na ensohwe ni na fie nyansa ka ho ena me maame se da bi o se I need intra because se fie nyansa pa enka ho a enko pass wo fie nyansa e wo se unya school die no nyesa onia me bi beka kire ena wo school nyansa na woni fie nyansa so a ene ebobo enonom na wo so hwe efe wa kwan ho san wo health or minor health security and safety na efe mpuntuo nkoso ne kan kroni sɛ dwuma ɛbɛba ɔman no ɛnonom na ɛwɔ sɛ obi a wokɔto aba December adwuade ɛno ɛna ɛwɔ sɛ ɔhwɛ na kwame sese adwuada no adehye ɛna ɛpra konya na wobɛhwɛ ne te sɛ deɛ yɛnim no wobɛhwɛ na efie bɛɛ mmiɛnsa na nnan adehye no bia timi firi fie bi ebedi akonya meyɛ yie ti wobɛhwɛ na yakɔhwea ne fiefo di bia ɛyɛ yie adwoa kwandu ne fiefo di bia ɛyɛ yie akuadu fie ne fiefo di bia ɛyɛ yie nanso wobɛhwɛ ne na akonya no kodi yakɔhwea no mfie a buburuja entokwa ɔmamu nyo ohia abene nanso kodi adwoa kwandu ana akuadu fie no na ɔman no tumpon entitememufo hwɛ no mo hunu sɛ yɛpɛ de hye konkrom watena konya so dia ɛna egi sɛ fie mu ɛna wokɔ mekansi asam so sɛ ayɛ sɛ MPP ɛne NDC ne party sɛ ɔmo aka ɛda di pɛfɛɛ sɛ da bia MPP ɛbɛba aban mu no ɔman no tumpon asomdwie ba nipa ho ɛkeka no meyɛ yie ebinom so ba na kɔyɛ nsɛm bebree wei nyinaa metwi Ghanafoɔ adwene asi so sɛ aba na wokɔto no hwɛ party ne su ɛne ne ban ne nea wayɛ ansa na wakɔto aba December adwoaden
7th December
7th yes sɛ wode wo werɛ ɛkɔhyɛ obi mu a ɛwɔ sɛ nipa korɔ ɔkyerɛ wo sɛ ɔyɛ obi a wode ne werɛ hyɛ wo mu a ɔnkɔdi nhwammɔ na bɛdɛ ne wahu kwame mpanyinfoɔ bu baabi sɛ bɔmmɔfoɔ ɔne ne neɛ ne nam ho apa so
me wɔ adwoa konedo bi a ɔsom bɔ ma me
saa ho
ɔsɛ me nka nkyɛ sɛ ɔdaase sɛ oyusu edin adwoa konedo
me din yɛ ɔ ɛne ɛbɛsɛn siso bio so no ɔbɔmmɔfoɔ ne deɛ ne nam ho apa so ɛnyɛ deɛ nka onyaeɛ a ne nam ho apa so Ghanafoɔ asoa nsuo asoa nsa yɛhunu ɛne emu oduro kwame mpanyin nso ka asɛm bi sɛ sɛ wode brɔfrɛ dua ɛsene ntompan a ɛyɛ yie brɔfrɛ dua wode sene ntompan a ɛyɛ yie ɛnso wode si obi dɛm refa a ɔnte
ɛwo kyekye man ka bɛyɛ me dɛ
sɛ ntompan yɛ drum
yes
na wonya biribi a wotimi holo wotimi tum na wode nwoma no ɛtare so a wonya drum nanso wobɔ mu a ɛsiane sɛ brɔfrɛ dua ɛnyɛ strong ne nti ɛnyegye wode si obi dɛm refa a ɔnte na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ɛna wakyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ odum wode ne sene ntompan a ɛyɛ yie wode ne dɛmirifa obiate enti ne yɛ kanfo ama Ghanafoɔ sɛ yɛpɛ ne yie di a ɛne Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ɛna wakyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ dum a yɛmfa ne sene ntompan kwame MPP achievements nneɛma a yɛayɛ deɛ ɛm sɛ mewɔ paase Samuel Oku ɛne Oko ɔmo aka ne bebree deɛ medi ɛbɛsɔ so ɛne sɛ going forward yɛkɔ animu no ɛdeɛ nti na Ghanafoɔ ɛmfa yɛwerɛ ɛnhyɛm apart from deɛ yɛayɛ dada no na obi bisa sɛ MPP kura mu de die pa ɛna mo ayɛ ɛna meka sɛ same no mo aka na nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a mɛsɛnsi so dua kwame nka COVID baa yi ɛna Akufo-Addo the ambulance service one constituency one ambulance anywhere and kani be nyan ankasa enso ohunu onyani so ade hunu bi e ma saade no ebe mu national health insurance one more promise 110 premium and then one man no jom yeah MPP and Akufo omo ye national health insurance e bi no we fi say MPP NDC walked out. Since we na mote parliament, we won't be associated. Yen for home matabata. Sadi we member for ye. And so we are saying no mum and a GG more omo de ya politics. E ba ye no. National health insurance a beji nipa ankasa. Free SHS. Cobra. Who can say?
Free SHS.
Survey be me damenim. Actually say 65% of voters feel say free SHS is the game changer. Mimi story and any oko boy there no any different is how.
Really?
Mimi papa Obeware me mama no wo man 9 dada. Oware me mama onene wo ma enum. Akuadu fie. Adwo akwadu. Akosu agama me ena minua wanya ne baby kwabre champon. Enum. Me kodi 5. Ena me papa call political exile. Me papa no onye hia ni wukumase abontren so. Now, so not politics said dignity. Uko President Kufofia picture bi wo ha brante bi osodwan sa dwan no ye di twa NLM wo subi no kwesi agya ko na eda no ko
o papa kwesi
yes me papa kwesi agya nanso saa niema na oni oditi oni nkroma de si eni nti no na wo se ofri kroma me ko di 5 na me papa call political exile.
Wow.
Na ka me mami class 1 teacher ni pay essay mami ensa e wo mo fretro me papa de o mo kogu mo fretro na abay me mami bed.
Wow.
Na me ene kwabra ye wo KO Methodist na me papa ma ka no so wo ho enti anopa si ye ko school sister kwia e de me mami uniform e di kan wo school na me mami kojo okoton ade wo dwom a se dwom Kumasi market ni KO Methodist ben enti e bo school don a no dimirika no ne antidocus no mo be school mo be sesom ho no mo akira de ye pon school a na defie ene ye kofie na me mami san kojo okoton ade ansa no obefie obeba no na small boys ye dware yen na ye didi no abehwe ye homework enti by 4 anopa no asan sorry ordine kakra sa school fees beba not like okoboy mami no ton ntima no ton chensi obehe ne mpabua bia ne slippers papa bia da ho no akoton sa ne de femu. But today I will bless my mother anytime.
Amen.
The tribute owu ye tribute ye chro for me mami. It says that if what is said by others be true, if what is said and believed by others be true, that when we die, we return to this to inherit this earth. Then on our return, we still want you to be our mother.
Wow.
That is the tribute we wrote on her tombstone. Mame no oshen kasa. Nema 5 na everybody went through school with a master's degree. Na boss one. Because she valued education. Now, me a policy advisor to President Akufo-Addo, then in opposition. Niema bia ne si so from 2008 free senior high school because the bioka sa boachi nyame obo na ade no wan kire ba bi ode abode soronko bi share yo yeni dasani yenim enti say ya makoda bia chance M1 ko school ami anko polish no ama nyankopon abode no anhyiren a ya yedi ehuhwam so enti no e wo say akoda bia nya chance no ko school na fanyinam say akoda no went to mianko because school fees is in the kwai kwame nke be school fees a enka Kofi Annan ebi anke ye nsa anka no obi ti se kwampie ni mu na ono ote eyi se onwun se hefa ke nsa anka no kwame me conference pim ya call from one baby ebi dum free buy no nanka nye Kokrokoo scholarship a edi aginamu ma omo a enka nye yi amomo sao tie misi e wo se emofra he ena school fees nti omo abose minim bi pa ye wo school no mo bensin me bam ye wo omo na yetetete school fees nti omo ka kwen wenya mami ana papa bia otu no ho cheye ede no koye na kufu ado aba no se saa mofra nyina de yenni wo hwamo bio yentu ojeje mu yentu ansawram yebema omo akọ school a se me ni ba okọ school okra no a ana me wo ba omo wie school a esai adwene pa ene tema owo onyama mofrenti no metoma ba ma no nanka mpese de nanka nkodagu ne konso enti kwame
yes, sir.
It's a major thing for this country so maybe an year education menka wasebi at the 10th of the 19th century Argentina no more developed saying United States of America. Now, so at the turn of the 19th century, America decided to say, "Ombeye free senior high school."
And now the difference.
And now the difference between Argentina and America. The idea didn't say it raised the quality of citizens, it raised the quality of labor. Now, Kwame say, "If we are yeti, hwekasa eba." Say cars no kura no say utimi beside the question no a year no na o fitafo a still a ohwe carburetor no ono na ebe hwe car e be den no ayi me kai say very first car the Ghana carburetor mpon ya ena me de bread na me man instruction say those days na fair na aba foforo wo do nice break no so and son work activity ignition na fe na ba fofo e na kwabena refie tie yi car no airport ye boss anyi so e na omu force ye pia car no a di pie ye say last gate to sawan wan e na omu frame mechanic bi oh buy o say masa this year condemn we omu twitwa cable si bebre
hey masa car no
masa still akwa no condemn we start there didn't start ebe kwa bra no so bra na car be na the bread yentimi spark and I'm say I didn't spark this is a brand new car o say debi ya and I'm say me catch so utia break o say ye mewu ni refi afei a yetwitwa condemn ukotia break afoi quality of skilled labor into school ye kan ehu hia kwame minim re
menasa ba yesi mi misa so nim engineer opoku beko
me cousin
obidi ni nchi abrɛw ana obi se men kan cho se Mrs. Ewachere Martin ewa Belenkpe ochia no pay
me sister adwakwadu
onu ni adwakwadu
yes
Mr. Adjacro, you must say.
So, hey, like to him.
Like what? I will. When the MS says, I am bring tea. I'll say, sorry, so. Okay, baby.
Well, the American said, Ghana for a Joada Batwa ye cotton. A Yawodachi, a Huaba, and a Wokoto. A ye nibrisem kese. Nye wa ye bi da ene ye friend na ye boafo. Nema Akufo-Addo ne MPP aban aye gu akwan mu. Say we share a modern history. E bi masa. Kwame miankasa miami experience kakra. Me kodru Ministry of Energy. Na nkania ne edum for 5 years. Dum so. En kwa debi kra school children bi omokoto ho nyum kra nya efa ho nya ho asem. And so your core ministry within a matter of 6 months. Near solve. Na NDC fo a omo ka se omo na ye omo na solve dum so no. Obi anse wo hu. Kwame nka o time kakra me the data.
Mami nwane na anyasa I assemble to me. I've outlived my welcome, overstayed my welcome.
Obi tata o.
Me brother you for tata no metia.
But the mesre Ghana for an say. Yatide in the past 4 years. Moma Akufo-Addo ntoaso. Na nhihye pa aka egu akwemu. Yemfa mre Ghana for na fei ye bresonte. Na Ghana for ayete ayehu se yeso ye wo oman bia ye nikamu a ahoto ene nkoso ewom ema ye nyina.
Medasi no adaje ora boache chrematen ejakon anopay yedasi no nkomo yedasi Dr. Bernard Okoboy Deputy Health Minister Sansuye MP Kokrokoo Sami Oku yedasi anopay kwabna ejepon yedasi mo anamo se mo pe mo ye dispatch riders and I dispatch rider pay jumano and patch your number be free 020 403-7386. Number near 020-403-7386. And this one says, Chairman General, happy birthday to Mr. George Nyante of EcoBank Laboni. Have a blessed birthday. The good Lord richly bless you. Mr. George Nyante of EcoBank Laboni from the Ayesu family to you. And also happy birthday to Beatrice Piogabra of TV3 in Kumasi. And a very good morning to you, Fafa of EcoBank right here in Tesano.